Breaking news for Social Security recipients. The House has just unveiled a game-changing $9,400 proposal that could see extra payments hitting your bank account as early as next Monday. Are you one of the millions of Americans who could benefit from this unexpected financial boost? What would you do with an extra $9,400 in your pocket right now? Stay tuned because I'm about to break down everything you need to know about this developing story that mainstream media isn't covering fully. Before we dive into all the details about this potential payment heading your way, take a second to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss critical updates that could put more money in your pocket. If this video helps you understand what's happening with Social Security, smash that like button to help others find this information too. Now let's get into the details of this breaking development. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For those joining us for the first time, and I'm dedicated to keeping you informed about the latest developments affecting your financial well-being, especially when it comes to Social Security and retirement benefits. Today we're tackling an urgent update that could impact millions of Americans who rely on Social Security benefits. The House has just announced a proposal that could provide eligible recipients with a one-time payment of up to $9,400, with some beneficiaries potentially receiving these funds as early as next Monday. This is huge news that deserves our immediate attention. But first, let me ask you, have you been struggling to keep up with rising costs lately? Has inflation been eating away at your fixed income? You're not alone. Millions of seniors and disabled Americans have been feeling the squeeze as the cost of living continues to outpace Social Security benefit increases. This proposal aims to address exactly that gap. So what exactly is this new proposal? According to recent reports, select House representatives have introduced legislation aimed at providing financial relief to Social Security recipients who have been most affected by inflation and economic hardship. The proposal includes a supplemental payment of up to $9,400 for qualifying individuals, with distribution potentially beginning as early as next Monday for those with direct deposit. You might be wondering, is this for real? It sounds too good to be true. I understand your skepticism. We've heard promises before that didn't materialize. But this proposal has gained significant traction in recent weeks, with bipartisan support growing as representatives respond to mounting pressure from constituents struggling with rising costs. While nothing is guaranteed until it's officially signed into law, the momentum behind this initiative is stronger than we've seen in recent years. Let's break down who would qualify for these payments. According to the current proposal, eligibility would primarily focus on Social Security recipients who meet certain criteria. This includes seniors who rely on Social Security as their primary source of income, individuals with disabilities who receive SSDI benefits, and beneficiaries whose annual income falls below a specified threshold. Veterans receiving certain benefits may also qualify for additional support under related provisions. Have you been receiving Social Security benefits for at least 12 months? Do you fall into the low to moderate income bracket? Are you over age 65 or disabled? If you answered yes to these questions, you may be among those first in line to receive this supplemental payment. But we need to address an important question: why is this happening now? The timing isn't random. With inflation having hit record highs over the past couple of years, many Social Security recipients have seen their purchasing power significantly diminished despite receiving cost of living adjustments, COLAs. Recent studies have shown that the average Social Security recipient has lost approximately $6,800 in purchasing power over the last 3 years alone. This proposal is designed to help bridge that gap and provide immediate financial relief. Additionally, with an election year approaching, representatives are particularly responsive to issues affecting large voting blocs, such as seniors and disabled Americans. The political will to address these concerns has intensified, creating a window of opportunity for this type of relief package. Now, let's talk about the payment distribution timeline. For those who already receive their monthly benefits via direct deposit, the proposal outlines an expedited process that could see payments hitting accounts as early as next Monday. For those who receive paper checks, the distribution would likely be staggered over the following weeks. The Treasury Department would prioritize recipients based on income levels, with those in the lowest income brackets receiving payments first. You might be wondering, what do I need to do to receive this payment? According to the current proposal, if you're already registered for Social Security benefits with direct deposit, you may not need to take any action at all. The payment would be processed automatically using the information the Social Security Administration already has on file. However, if your banking information has changed recently or if you typically receive paper checks, you may want to ensure your contact information is up to date by visiting the SSA website or contacting your local Social Security office. Let's address another common question. Is this a one-time payment or something recurring? Based on the current language of the proposal, this would be a one-time supplemental payment designed to provide immediate relief. However, there are ongoing discussions about potential adjustments to how future COLAs are calculated, which could lead to more substantial increases in monthly benefits over time. This one-time payment shouldn't be confused with the regular COLA increases that are announced annually. Now, how exactly would this $9,400 payment impact your other benefits? This is crucial information that many people overlook. According to the proposal, this supplemental payment would be classified as a special one-time benefit and should not count as income for the purposes of determining eligibility for other benefit programs like Medicaid, SNAP, formerly food stamps, or housing assistance. This is important because it means you shouldn't have to worry about losing other essential benefits if you receive this payment. Let's also discuss what you might want to consider doing with this payment if you receive it. While everyone's financial situation is different, financial advisors suggest several prudent uses for unexpected windfalls like this. Some recipients might want to pay down high-interest debt, particularly credit card balances that may have accumulated during these challenging economic times. Others might consider necessary home repairs that have been deferred due to budget constraints. Setting aside funds for medical expenses not covered by Medicare is another wise consideration. And of course, bolstering emergency savings is always prudent, especially given the unpredictable nature of today's economy. Have you been putting off necessary medical treatments because of cost concerns? This payment could help address those needs without depleting your regular monthly income. Could your home benefit from energy-efficient upgrades that would lower your utility bills going forward? These are the types of strategic investments worth considering if you receive this payment. Now, let's address some skepticism. You might be thinking, we've heard about potential increases before, but they never seem to materialize. I understand this concern. It's true that not all proposed legislation makes it across the finish line. However, what makes this proposal different is the unusual level of bipartisan support it has garnered. With inflation affecting constituents across all political spectrums, representatives from both major parties have found common ground on this issue. Additionally, the administrative framework for distributing these payments is already in place through the Social Security Administration, making implementation relatively straightforward compared to more complex policy initiatives. What potential roadblocks could delay or derail this proposal? While support is strong, there are ongoing debates about how to fund this initiative. Some representatives have proposed using unspent funds from previous relief packages, while others suggest closing certain tax loopholes to generate the necessary revenue. These discussions could potentially delay the final passage of the legislation. Additionally, there are procedural hurdles that any bill must clear before becoming law. The proposal needs to pass through committee review, floor votes in both the House and Senate, and ultimately receive presidential approval. While the current timeline suggests possible payments as early as next Monday, this assumes a smooth and expedited legislative process. Have you contacted your representatives to express your support for this proposal? Your voice matters in this process, and elected officials respond to constituent pressure. Taking a moment to call or email your representatives could help build momentum behind this initiative and potentially expedite its passage. Let's also discuss what this proposal indicates about the future of Social Security more broadly. For years, there have been concerns about the long-term solvency of the Social Security Trust Fund. This proposal, while focused on immediate relief, is also part of a larger conversation about ensuring the sustainability and adequacy of Social Security benefits for current and future generations. Recent policy discussions have included proposals to lift or modify the cap on income subject to Social Security taxes, adjust the formula used to calculate benefits, and explore other revenue sources to strengthen the program's financial foundation. These conversations are crucial for anyone who relies on Social Security now or expects to in the future. Are you concerned about the future of Social Security? This proposal might be seen as an encouraging sign that policymakers recognize the vital importance of this program and are willing to take steps to address its challenges. However, sustained attention and advocacy will be necessary to ensure comprehensive reforms that protect this essential safety net for generations to come. As we monitor developments with this proposal, it's also worth considering broader strategies for financial security in retirement. While Social Security provides a foundation, Supplementing these benefits with personal savings, investments, and other income sources remains important. Have you explored all available benefits and support programs for which you might qualify? Many seniors are eligible for additional assistance beyond Social Security but may not be aware of these opportunities. In conclusion, this potential $9,400 payment represents a significant development for Social Security recipients struggling with rising costs. While the proposal still needs to clear several legislative hurdles before becoming reality, the unusually strong bipartisan support and urgent economic needs of many beneficiaries suggest reason for cautious optimism. I'll be monitoring this situation closely and will provide updates as new information becomes available. Remember that the earliest payments could potentially start hitting bank accounts by next Monday for those with direct deposit who meet the priority criteria, with additional payments rolling out in the weeks that follow. If you found this information helpful, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share with friends or family members who might benefit from staying informed about these developments. Your support helps us continue providing timely updates on issues that affect your financial well-being. Have you experienced financial challenges due to rising costs despite receiving Social Security benefits? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your stories help illustrate the real-world impact of these policy discussions and can help build awareness around these important issues. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more updates that matter to your financial security.